Hey guys, it's Chris Wong. I'm filming this video as of May 6, 2025, and I'd like to talk more about raises in terms of dividend income or even employment income. So it's just a continuation from my last video. So as a disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy interested in building a portfolio. So when it comes to increasing your dividend income, especially with the ETFs I have, my investments have never missed any dividends at all, whether it pays monthly or it pays weekly, whether the dividends have variable dividends each month, or whether the ETFs I have is constant dividends. There's no limit on how high your dividends can be because the more you buy, the more you get. So there's a fairness compared to like employment income, where the harder you work, you may not even get a raise at all. And there could be a chance that a person who doesn't work as hard may even get a higher raise than you. Or you work your ass off to get the raise, and then you find out a year later the company you work at is not profitable and you don't get a raise, or you might get laid off in the future. But when it comes to investments, especially when you invest in high quality ETFs that are based on indexes, the more shares you purchase, the more dividends you're going to get. So you want to feel like you get $1 an hour raise in terms of dividends. So $1 an hour is like at least $2,000 a year. So that means you're going to have to invest around $20,000, not all at once, but you can do it gradually over time, whether it's a contribution from your employment income or reinvesting your dividend income. It will take around $20,000 to safely get around $2,000 a year at the end of the year of, let's say, HYLD. So HYLD is like a 12% dividend yield. So I did an approximate calculation that you have to invest at least $20,000, and that depends on whether the market's down or whether the market's up, to get an equivalent of around $2,000 a year of dividend income. Another way I look at dividend income and employment income in terms of raises is that I always look at dividend income as it's guaranteed. I always look at dividend income as it's done fairly. So whatever you put in is what you're going to get. And if you understand investing and work smart, then you're guaranteed dividend income as long as you pick good quality ETFs. Employment income, generally there should be fairness, but as part of life, it doesn't always happen. But in a lot of good cases, the harder you work or the smarter you work, generally you should get a better raise than someone who slacks off at work. But that doesn't always happen. Employment income, the raises always have its limitations. You can perform 10 times more than another employee who just meets expectations. The raise is not going to be 10 times more than the one who just met the expectations. There's a limitation based on the company policy or what the manager decides. Each position in the company is always going to have its limitations on how much the raise can be. And there's always limitations on what positions are available if you're trying to move up to get a higher paying job. There's competition when you look for a new job, either inside or outside a company. When it comes to investing and dividend income, there's not really any competition in terms of what you buy. It's going to limit what you get. So the more you buy, as long as you buy good quality, the more dividends you're going to get. I guess the only competition there'll be is if too many people keep on buying, then it's going to raise the stock price. But if we work smart and try to be greedy when other people are fearful, like Warren Buffett says, then you can learn how to take advantage of opportunities. Try to buy whenever there's a stock market crash. But if you try to follow dollar cost averaging and just always keep buying, no matter what happens in the market, just buy something every week or every 2 weeks or every month, then there's always going to be a fair play in terms of trying to increase your dividend income. I hope you guys liked the video. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. Otherwise, please subscribe to my channel for future videos. Thank you guys for watching.